Okay, good morning, everyone. I think we recognize that as the walk-on music for a Cadence board meeting, which we're all excited to be having this morning. This might look like a Mesa City Council meeting, but we're going to begin our study session this morning with a Cadence board meeting. I see by my Zoom screen that all of our council and all of our Cadence board members are with us this morning. I believe that Ms. Goodwine is filling in as our city clerk today. Is that right? Agnes, are you there? Agnes, the first item of our business is items from citizens present. Do we have any blue cards for this morning's meeting?
No blue cards, Mayor.
Okay, thank you. Item 2 on the agenda is approval of minutes from the prior board meeting. Council, is there a motion to that effect? Thank you. I saw Mr. Luna's hand and then Mr. Thompson's. It is necessary to do a roll call vote. So I will vote aye on this agenda item for approval of minutes. Mr. Freeman, how do you vote?
Aye.
Thank you. Mr. Whitaker. Mr. Whitaker, I think we need to unmute your, there you go.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh, perfect. Sorry about that.
Are you an aye?
Yes, aye.
Thank you. Mr. Heredia.
Aye.
Thank you. Ms. Duff.
Aye.
Thank you. Mr. Luna.
Aye.
Thank you. Mr. Thompson.
Aye.
Thank you. I think you said aye, Mr. Thompson, but can your screen froze for just a second?
That was an aye.
Okay, thank you very much. The next item on our agenda is to conduct a public hearing on a feasibility report for a proposed project to be financed by special assessment revenue bonds for assessment district number 3. I declare the public hearing open. Ms. Goodwine, does anyone in the public want to speak on this item?
No request, Mayor.
Thank you. Do any board members want to address this item? Okay, seeing none, I declare the public hearing closed. Item 4A on this agenda is a resolution that approves the feasibility report and acquisition and financing of the improvements, the formation of assessment district number 3, and determines that special assessment revenue bonds will be issued and assessed on assessment district number 3. Is there a motion to that effect? All right, it seems like we're having, maybe it's just me, but it seems like we're having some technical difficulties. Are our screens frozen?
They appear so, Mayor. For
Mine's
me, everybody is frozen except me.
Okay, well, yeah, I'm having this experience. So
I'll make
a
motion there to approve it.
Thank you, Mr. Freeman. Is there a second?
I'll second.
I second it.
Thank you. So the motion's made by Mr. Freeman, seconded by Mr. Thompson. And again, this is a resolution that approves the feasibility report and acquisition and financing of the improvements. We'll do a roll call vote. I vote aye. Mr. Freeman, how do you vote?
Aye.
Thank you. Mr. Whitaker.
Aye.
Thank you. Mr. Heredia.
Aye.
Thank you. Ms. Duff.
Aye.
Thank you. Mr. Luna.
Aye.
Thank you. Mr. Thompson.
Aye.
Thank you. That motion passes unanimously. The next item on our agenda for this meeting is item 4B. It's a resolution approving the assessment diagram and the levying of an assessment within assessment district number 3. Is there, again, we're going to need to do this by speaking because on my end, our Zoom screen are still frozen. Is there a motion in support of agenda item 4B?
So moved, Mark Freeman.
Thank you, Mr. Freeman. Is there a second?
I'll second, Mayor.
Thank you, Mr. Thompson. Okay, I vote aye on that motion. Mr. Freeman, how do you vote?
Aye.
Thank you. Mr. Whitaker.
Aye.
Thank you. Mr. Heredia.
Aye.
Thank you. Ms. Duff.
Aye.
Thank you. Mr. Luna.
Aye.
Thank you. Mr. Thompson.
Aye.
Thank you. That motion passes unanimously as well. That concludes all of the items on our agenda for the Cadence board meeting. Is there a motion to adjourn this meeting?
So moved.
Thank you, Mr. and Mr. Luna. Well, we'll do this by unanimous consent. Please indicate that, please unmute your microphone. How do you vote in favor of adjourning this meeting?
Can you see
Aye.
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 Thank you. We are adjourned. Next, we have our regular city council meeting. So before we do that, maybe it's for the sake of those who are participating and watching this